us now. You ready to join the party, Joey? Because, I mean, it's never boring when Clint Boyer's here, you know.
It's always a party when Clint's around. So, yes, I'm ready.
All right, always a party. All right, so listen, right? I don't think people would naturally look at you right now and say Joey Logano is the favorite, just based on how the season's gone. However, knowing how previous postseasons have played out for you, how much weight should we really put on the first 26?
Well, that's honestly what's given us confidence at this point, is that we've been in this position before, right? Is maybe not the favorite going into the playoffs, but we have a team that's been here before, whether we've been the favorites or the underdogs. We've been through it. We've been through the wins, the losses, all together. And I feel like that's going to really give us a good advantage through it and really know the game plan of the first really 6 races of the playoffs and surviving through that long enough to where we get some speed in our car, right? We need to get a little bit faster. And so we survive long enough to do that. You get to the round of 8, it can look just like 2018. It's the same situation there. And we put ourselves into the championship 4. And so, and ultimately won it. So that's kind of the goal here, is we just got to run the plan that we know. We know the recipe of success here. We just got to knock that plan out here.
All right, Joey, rounds 3, 3, 3. All right. Which round is your best one? Which one do you see and say, that's my round? That's where we're going to really shine.
Well, you better look at all of them if you want to win the championship. I don't think there's one round that's less important than the rest of them. All of them. I can't answer just one, but maybe the last round. How's that sound? I got to get there, though. That's the championship round. So we got to get to Phoenix first, and it's one step at a time through each race. And to me, I feel like the first race really sets the tone for each round. If we're able to come out of the gate, score, a good solid 30 plus 35 points or so in the first race of each round, that really sets you up to where you can be pretty methodical through the next 2 races and get yourself through until you get to round 8. Then you got to be on your A game and you have to win. So like I said, we just got to get through the first couple here, and then we'll figure out where we're at and what we got to do.
Well, Joe, you mentioned it a little bit earlier there. The fact that this year, to me, when I look at the 22 team, feels eerily similar to last year did to this point in the season. You get into the playoffs, and then you guys got very hot in the playoffs. When you look at the racetracks and you talk about the rounds that are in the playoffs, or the tracks that are in the playoffs, to me, the path to the championship is not necessarily the tracks that you guys have struggled at the most this year. So does that give you a little bit of added confidence as you do start the playoffs?
Yeah, and it just seems like our team does peak, like you said, Regan, in the playoffs a lot of times. Our team is able to rise to the occasion. I think they just love the pressure, right? You get to the point of the season, and we've been getting asked all day here in Media Day about the pressure and how tough or the next 10 weeks. And that's my answer. It's the most exciting part of the season. Like, you actually have something huge you're chasing, and it's right there in front of you. So it's really not a grueling 10 weeks. It's a pretty exciting 10 weeks. Now, it's tough. Don't get me wrong. Like, 'cause there's a lot on the line, and if you don't win, there's nothing that hurts more. But it is, I think going through it so many times and having a team that really embraces the pressure, I think that really sets us apart as a race team.
We've got 2 huge trophies, Joey. Huge trophies. The biggest of them all. You already have 2 of them. Can you imagine having a third one? What do you add? In the Logano family, do you add another wing to the house, another child? What happens when you win a 3rd championship?
Well, not another child, I can tell you that much. But I think our hands are full with 3. We'll just have 1 trophy for each one of them. That'd be good. For generations to hand down. It'll be fair, at least that way. So that would be a good thing to do.
So, Joe, here's a question about the kids, right? Is Hudson your favorite? Because he's the only one that's technically been inside the cup.
Well, he was around first. They all know Amelia, the little girl. That's Daddy's favorite. That's what they know. They can fight 2 boys can fight each other as much as they want, but they don't mess with her sister. That's for sure. So, but it was cool to have Hudson there, and he went for a ride in the car there. It was really cool. It was neat to celebrate the 2nd time with my little man. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and so Amelia's the one that's going to the cup this year if he wins the championship.
I mean, it's only fitting.
It's Amelia.
3 kids, 3 cups, buddy.
We get to see her. Hey, man, we love catching up with you. Thank you so much for your time. Good luck in the playoffs. Good luck.